Welcome in, everybody. This is to Dickson, Tennessee. It's the place where we can boast some of our Main Street Award winners like the Roxy Theater. And just doesn't this look like this is the downtown area of Dickson? And doesn't it just look like a Hallmark movie? It's just beautiful. And they have wonderful places for weddings and places, the Ruskin Cave and some places that we're going to talk about in coming weeks, because Middle Tennessee has beautiful places and great places of learning like the Renaissance Center. Now we are going to go to Dickson to the United Christian Academy. Kim Young joins us, and I just love getting our pre-interview. We got to meet and talk a little bit about where you got your start. Now let's talk a little bit about you as an educator, and where did you get your start, and what drew you to becoming an educator?
Well, my mom was a teacher, and she was my teacher. So I knew from a child that that's what I wanted to do. And I came to United Christian Academy first in 2002, and for 6 years I taught kindergarten. And then I left and I went to Trevecca Nazarene University in Nashville, and I finished out my bachelor's in management and human relations, and then I got my master's in education. And I taught in public school for a number of years, and I found myself right back here at United Christian Academy as the administrator, and I'm super happy to be here.
Is changing across America. There is an accepted level of education, yes, and it's not the accepted level for a lot of parents. And I know it's not the accepted level for you. What's different about United Christian Academy?
While our students learn all of the important things that any school would teach a student, we're able to incorporate Christian values. We're able to pray before lunch, simple things like that. We have chapel. We have speakers from the churches in the Dickson area that come in and speak on Wednesday to our students. So the big difference is the religious aspect to it, that we can acknowledge God and not without fear of repercussion. Another advantage that we have is we have such a small student to teacher ratio in our classrooms, which really lends itself to the students getting a lot more one-on-one.
Yeah, this gives us an idea, and you think about being able to have individualized study where they're not just a number. Right. I love that. I love that. And you look at the special events that you guys get to have, and one of the things that's important to note too, and I love this about your website, you say, yes, you are a faith-based educational facility, yes, but you welcome children of all faiths, all races, all creeds.
That's another important thing that, I wanted to make sure that we were is open to the public, and just with arms open.
Because some people think that if you're a smaller school, the kids don't get to be involved in as much, but that's not true.
No, we are small, and COVID did pay its toll on us as well. This is my first year back as administrator, and I've been away for 12 years in other schools. So we are down as far as our attendance, but this fall we are opening up. We're going to be back with sports. We will have basketball, soccer, cross country. We're going to talk volleyball. Mm-hmm. So we're really, really excited about that. And we're about to dive right into being ready to hit the ground running this fall with sports. So we're excited about that. And our students, we're like a family here. We're K-3 through 12. And the high school students, when they have extra time, they want to go in and work with the younger students and read with them. I have one of my seniors the other day was working with a first grader on his math test because the little boy was struggling. And it builds a bond between them. The senior came to me and he said, Miss Young, we need to be doing more to help the younger ones so they know who we are. And so it's a family. It's just really, we're a big family here. And we just, I'm just so thrilled to be a part.
What parents give connection to their children's education. You are not a victim of what everybody teaches. You literally have a say-so in how your children are taught. You and I both discussed reading. My parents were both educators.
Right.
And there is a way away from teaching phonics where you can break down any word because you see the parts of the word. It's a different way of learning. And now they're going towards sight reading, which you memorize.
The students begin learning the sounds of their letters. And it really, our curriculum, it just builds from year to year. Kindergarten, my granddaughter is in kindergarten here, and it amazes me when I hand her a book to hear her read at 6 years old. They are very strong in phonics. They learn the short sounds and the long sounds of their vowels. They learn all the sounds of the consonants. And then we have what we call special sounds. And instead of a child just looking at a word and reading the first few letters of it and then guessing at what the word is, which I've seen before in teaching, they learn special sounds like SH says sh in ship, and TR says tur in train. So they start learning those special sounds and those blends. And then they learn, the AI says A. So they're not sitting there wondering, what does this word say? Do I sound out the A? Do I sound out the I? Do I guess? It's the heaviest on phonics of any curriculum that I've ever seen. And our students come out reading. It's just amazing. Then first grade takes it a step farther.
That's so important. There's so many parents who buy into the public school thing. Well, a kid doesn't have to read until they're 7. Well, no, kids can read in kindergarten.
That's right. They can read in K4, because they're learning what the sounds, they're learning how to sound out a word, how to break it apart and sound it out. So that when they're presented with a word that they've never heard, they will be able to break it down into syllables and into sounds and sound that word out and then be able to read it. But I know our open enrollment begins March 22nd.
March 22nd enrollment. Okay, that's the important date. That's the one that we need to get.
And I'm so sorry. I did not look at it. We just fixed our calendar for next year, and I did not think to look at this start date. But it is the first week of August, I'm positive. But open enrollment for anyone that's interested is March the 22nd. And we would welcome anybody that's interested. Come talk to us. Come take a tour. We'll give you a tour of our school and let you see our kids and our teachers, during the day. You're welcome to pop in.
It's just a beautiful place. And I love this picture so much because it almost brought tears to my eyes because children are missing out on something as simple as one nation under God.
Exactly. We say the pledge to the American flag, the Christian flag, and to the Bible every day. A different student from the school leads that over the intercom. And as one body, we say those
these precious children in prayer. Prayer is alive and well at United Christian Academy. Yes. And I love just how you've just worked with whatever this year has given you. If any time in the world that children need a faith-based place, it's scary for adults. Can you imagine being a child and not knowing who's going to live or die the next day? It's so horrific, so hard. Well, I'm just glad to see what you have done for these children.
I'm the blessed one. I feel like I'm the blessed one to be here and to be a part of this school that's growing, that's loving our Dickson County students and students from other counties. We have one that comes from Waverly.
And you don't have to go far from home. If you're in the Dickson area, Hickman County, Humphreys County, like we talked about yesterday, you can be a part of it. Go to UCADickson.org. It's a beautiful place. Kim, thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed this so much. Thank you.
Thank you. And I can't wait to hear about the special events coming up.
Oh, we've got them. We've sure got them.
Let's say, can you offer part-time preschool? Hey, if Kim is still there, there's some actual questions.
Yes.
Angie Deloach wants to know, can you offer part-time preschool?
Our
Do you?
preschool, no, our preschool, you do not have to bring your child. I'm so sorry. You do not have to bring your child 5 days a week, but our preschool, we just have one payment or, one plan.
Mhm.
And we're open from 6 in the morning to 6 at night for anybody, any parent that needs before and after care. But we just have, our preschool is every day, all day. But like I said, you're welcome to, it's not a mandatory thing. Like once you get in kindergarten, you have to go to school so many days a year. If you want to pick your child up, at lunchtime, that's fine too. But we have K3 and K4, and like I said, the before and after care.
Thank you so much for that. I go, oh, no. We have a question. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you. You have a good
Bye.
day. Thank you.
Bye. They do have a career link too on their website. And they have some openings for aftercare. So there are social programs there, and it's a beautiful place. I encourage you to go to UCADickson.org. Speaking of Dickson, I found a really, really neat place there when I was looking. We're going to hear a little bit about that in just a few minutes. But first, we're going to talk to my friend Big J from Monster Home Services, because they're doing some amazing things to save your house from the foundation up.
The biggest thing about that system, about our system, and it's called Valor, is when we put it to the fascia and we put it to the gutter and we re-bracket your gutters, it keeps the gutter in the correct position all the time. Okay? So what happens is it's kept in the correct position, but it also makes it strong, real strong.
Gotcha.
So this gutter right here, I've got 4 brackets in it, and even up in here, that's just, I set a 2x4 on top of this 4-foot area. Actually, I have 3 brackets in this one, and the chains are just going right to this right here. There's no screws going into the gutter or anything like that from the back. These are just normal brackets, and I always invite people to come up and look at it, because a lot of guys tell me there's no way it'll do that. Yes, it will. And I want you to watch this. You'll come right over here. Come on, there it is. And you can come over here and just, I want you to get my weight here.
Okay.
Come around. Okay.
All right.
That's 371 pounds, right? And I'll say it's 371 because it's under the 5 on the end. Now, I weigh 375 pounds. How many people can go to their gutters and do this?
Look at this. All the way right there on a gutter. That's unbelievable.
So, and I invite people all the time to come down to the shop, step in it, come investigate it, look at it. It is legit.
You don't have to weigh yourself, girls. You don't have to weigh yourself.
Yeah, we'll take the scale away. But yeah, I invite anybody to come down. You can actually hang on your gutters once you put the Valor system in. So you know it's going to make your gutter strong. Your gutter's never going to get out of shape. And it's going to continue to keep you off the ladder and keep you out of the hospital and out of the ICU and all those things. You know, I'm a little bit older now. I don't bounce like I used to. And I don't think a lot of us do. But you can put this on your home. And here's the thing about it. You can actually do it for less than what these big companies charge you. So, and right now, we actually have a special on Valor, on 6-inch Valor, that if you will order Valor for your home, and this is unheard of, and I know it is because I came up with it. If you will order a 6-inch Valor for your home, your gutters, I'm going to replace the gutter for free.
Oh, wow.
So you're actually going to get Valor, the best system on the market, and I urge everybody to go YouTube it and look at it. You're going to get the Valor gutter guard, and this part here, this part of the gutter, we're going to give that to you for free. We're going to take yours down, and we're going to haul it away, and we're going to put this up for you. You're going to get brand new gutters and Valor gutter guard for the price of what you would normally pay for Valor.
Wow. That is an unbelievable deal. And the number that you call is very easy. It is 615-509-4375. And they go all over Middle Tennessee. Jamison Siebert, Big J, as we like to call him, he goes everywhere. And every time I call them, their teams, they're not salespeople. The actual builders go to your house and say, okay, what do you want to do? Let's make your dreams come true. That's what they do. Well, you know what? This weekend, there's going to be something very, very cool. It's called Backstage Nashville. It is a songwriter matinee. We're going to have one of the songwriters join us in just a few minutes, but I found in Dickson, Tennessee. It's called the Quest Center. And the Quest Center is this beautiful place that teaches music and uses music to work with children, children of all ages. They might be children who come from a challenged background. Maybe they're not economically equipped to go get music lessons somewhere or get the right instruments. And whether they're children with challenges, maybe they're at-risk children, but they are children that are open. It's open arms. The Quest Center, this year, they were going to do, like they do every year, the Relay for Life for people with cancer. Well, COVID stopped a lot of people from doing their live events with nonprofits. But this is what the Quest Center did. They got some of their children together, 5 middle and high school students. And wow, look what they did for Relay for Life. Isn't this ingenious? Okay, that brought tears to my eyes. That is an entirely produced student production from the Quest Center. Their website address is QC for Quest Center, QCDickson.org. And they're always looking for teachers. They're always looking for volunteers. You can volunteer for as little as an hour and a half a week. And if you'd like to be a part of it, maybe you have instruments to donate. Maybe you would like to get involved with a program and you're on the west side. Maybe you're in Hickman County and you go, I just like to be part of a music community. And Jim Lutz and Dave Sally produced the video, but Micah Johnson was in charge of video editing and production. And it was just astounding. This Saturday, we will be at 3rd and Lindsley at 12:30. The doors open at 11:15. My other people, Buddy Owens will be there. We heard from him yesterday. Eric Lands is one of the discovery artists, but this guy, I just really loved getting to hear his music. He will be there on Saturday. Backstage Nashville is a matinee of pro-songwriters. You can go have lunch at 3rd and Lindsley and join us for a great show.
Misty morning running across my face. I keep fighting the urge to just run away. Well, how can I explain to them the awful thing I've done when a man lays there in front of me, dead by my gun? Yes, he is. Let them take me to jail. Fight for my life in the mountainside, or let them hang me till I'm still. I know that I am stuck right here. I have nowhere to run. They will find me lying underneath the shadows of the sun. 'Cause angry blood was running through my veins, and I broke the law and I lost it all to kill a man in vain. Kill a man in vain. Yes, I did. Started by a rumor of a jealous wife. Old Bill Johnson lost his cool, the wrong man lost his life. The deed that I committed, it doesn't matter anymore, 'cause the only one I can talk to is God my Lord. The angry blood was running through my veins, so I broke the law and I lost it all to kill a man in vain. Hey, kill a man in vain. Time is getting older, well, days are getting young. My life is wasted in a cell because of what I've done. Well, burying me beneath the clay, it must be better than this. But how many bullets could you make with the iron in which I live? Well, angry blood was running through my veins, so I broke the law and I lost it all to kill a man in vain. Angry blood was running through my veins. outlaw when I lost it all to kill a man in vain. Kill a man in vain. Yes, I did. Cool.
Will Jones will be part of Backstage Nashville 3rd and Lindsley this Saturday. BackstageNashville.net to get tickets. And speaking of something to get, if you'd like 5 days a week to be able to cover and see what's going on in your mid-state area, we've got a new digital magazine that is awesome. Did you know that Main Street Nashville is live? With the Main Street Nashville e-edition, you can read online in its true printed format from anywhere in the whole world. It's all packaged in an easy-to-use digital format that puts you back in control. Main Street Nashville is a simple new way to interact with and consume news. Access the full e-edition of Main Street Nashville on your computer, tablet, or smartphone, and read whenever and wherever you want. All you have to do is subscribe by visiting mainstreetnash.com and clicking the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It's so easy. You know what we have going on as far as we got a lot of friends and family who check in with us every day. Up in northern Alabama, Suzanne and Mark's mom's coming home today from the hospital. Yes, congratulations. Yay, God is good. And we got Jeff Reed checking in. Come see Sam Will and the local yokels every Monday at the local. Jeff says, we love us some Will Jones. That's awesome. And sweet Helen, who has been dealing with her own cancer battle. We talked about that. She says, come to Nash 17th at the Taps. So Derek Andrew is awesome, and his sweet mama, we just love her. Helen is awesome. Glad to see and hear you. And she also, I love it when our listeners kind of get in touch with each other and say, Susanna Mark Thomas, great news for you and your family that mom's coming home from the hospital. You know, just having our family and friends check in is something that is a gift to us around here at Main Street Media. If you want to hear the stories about your friends and family, all you have to do is subscribe to one of our papers. Thank you for all the folks in Dickson that are here today. And a big thank you to United Christian Academy's Kim Young for joining us. March 22nd is when they start their open enrollment. Thank you, guys. Remember, be safe, be kind, and remember, you are loved.